Hi there, sign of Taurus. This is Kim with your next 3-day messages. Hope you're doing good out there, wherever you're at. Let me know where you're at. I like to know where people are watching. That's always really interesting for me and probably other people. So let's pull from the archetype deck first. Okay, better reading. Yeah, better. There's a threshold of that you're on, about to have a completely new experience when you get this card. And you're right there, like you're almost there, about to jump into a new experience. You may be getting signs through dreams or through like the shaman card would. I mean, you may be piercing the veil, so to speak, through maybe even daydreams or meditation, seeing signs, synchronicities in animals, numbers, just different things. But the threshold is a really big card to get because it offers you a new experience. So yeah, I feel like if you feel like you've gotten a tip, like a spirit given secret that something is coming, that there's some sort of good news, of new experience for you, then I think that you can trust that. Like, you can trust this information coming to you through spirit, through your feeling of maybe in anticipation. And we're going to pull from the alchemy deck too. More on the threshold, please. Oh yeah, nice. Nice. Okay, vinegar on the bottom. But we're going to go with this and this. Yeah, for sure. A new experience involves travel, moving around more, or like you may find that something is going to lead you here, there, and everywhere. So there could be a lot of travel opportunities or connections where you're feeling like you're going here, there, and everywhere. I don't feel this as like a stressed out here, there, and everywhere, by the way. I just see a lot of movement, and this Quicksilver is kind of interesting, the way Mercury is as this substance, because it's in between, like the shaman as a metaphor, it's in between two states at one time, you know, and so they're saying with this card that, I mean, you should be realizing that you're on this threshold and things are about to pick up pace. Something's about to pick up pace. That can be talking about work, might be picking up pace, or new relationships, new partnerships, new contacts, connections. You are definitely here set to move something toxic out of your life, heck, out of your bloodstream. I don't know, but whatever it is, the sulfur is like, what was, whatever was there that you needed healing from, or that you just needed expelled from your situation, will be moved out, because this is moving things up and out when they don't belong anymore, they don't fit anymore. So it's kind of like it's just not going to be here for your threshold experience, or for this threshold. I'm thinking, what deck do we want to use? I guess I'm going to take a chance here on Tarot of Oppositions, which has a kind of like a reverse card on the same, like one side, and then the upright version would be on the other side. So let's do that. Well, let's see what your 3-day energies are. Okay. Taurus. We're going to cut them. Bottom of the deck's 2 of Wands. This person's very focused to get to the top of this mountain. They're focused. There's something about having to hone in your concentration or plan or prepare for this next step, because it is a big step. And just like on this card, it's a big step that if it's not stable or if some rocks are going to fall, you wouldn't put your foot there, or you would clear them out of the way before you put your foot there. So there's something there about that too. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's put some oracle on these two. Jack and Diane. Bottom of this deck, handcuffs. The handcuffs card comes out when there is a situation that we might feel powerless about, at least for some sort of external force or something that has maybe in a way prevented us from leaping into, like on this threshold, something that has held us back from getting to this point where now we're stepping into that new experience. So whatever this is, it feels like it could be an eight of swords kind of energy here, where there may be anxieties or feeling like there's something that we're having to do, and it's maybe something that feels like it's holding us back in some way. Wow, that was the same message from your... Whoa, okay. So, okay, so what I get from this with the Seven of Swords, Ace of Wands in the reverse here is that there's a past situation that we are trying to come up with a strategy of how to get past, or how to move it up and out of our experience. There's something that still lingers here from the past. And so for some of you all, this is like, what's my escape plan, or what is the plan going to be? You're definitely keeping something to yourself right now, or keeping all of your thoughts like the swords right by your side, not letting anybody else know. There's something here also about having some sort of advantage. This situation has been heart-opening. Even if it's something that you're not passionate about anymore, there is something about just the whole experience. Maybe it's the even getting ready to have a new experience that is really heart-opening. So there's a lot of love, even with the moving up and out of this situation, or getting something out of your life, right? There's a lot of love here because of some sort of healing that took place, or something. Yeah. So the emerald: healing, fertility, eternity, reflection, humility, sexuality, rare peace, soul restoration, growth, a strong relationship, balance, free-flowing love, mature love, and the heart chakra. Then you have the fixed signs, which the fixed signs in tarot are associated with the World card and the Wheel of Fortune card. And those all kind of, like both of those would be like this new threshold, or this stepping off into a new experience. They're big though, you know, it's like lessons learned, end of a chapter, or karmic tide, debt, feeling like something's done, like, I don't know you, you don't know me, we're going to leave in love, or something like that too. Or you leave this situation with love. Could be a very hard time in life that you had to go through your own healing and your own recovery, and now it's like you sweetly say goodbye to that, or sweetly part ways with the toughness of the situation. So the fixed card says that now it's going to be time for you to explore, time to play, love to learn, imagination, and delighting in simple things. Yes, so I have the Five of Cups, but this is a really beautiful Five of Cups, because this person, unlike this person's focused on the cups that didn't work out, or the sadness, and has kind of gotten in that, I don't want to say stuck, because I think is something where there's a focus more on what didn't work out, right? But that's something that you've flipped around. You've turned around that whole situation, something that was sad, something that was what you could look at as a regret, but you're not going to. You're going to see the 2 cups that are here, that maybe they're new cups to you, but you're going to use them still. It's appreciation and it's love for the whole experience is what I'm getting. And then you free yourself. So this is beautiful, because this is what I said the handcuffs card was like, this 8 of Swords. And in this position, you see the person's not in the chair anymore. They were loosely tied to this chair before, with a lot of intrusive thoughts telling them, oh, you've got to stay right there, or this is why you're not moving around, it's because something's holding us down. But you free yourself from that. I feel like you're freeing not only yourself, like, for saying, you know, I want to be free, I'm not going to feel guilty about that, or I don't know, it could be actual things though that free up our anxiety or worry about some sort of limit that was on us that's now, it's like a chain being broken is what I'm saying. Like but they're showing me the chains broken from a brain, around a brain, like freeing your mind. Yeah, so perfect timing for this, right? Yeah. Okay, so in alignment with what we're talking about, the old car is what needs to be moved up and out of our experience. So I'll just talk about these. Something that's gone on for a long time but's not been working for a very long time. Now it's just kind of either like an eyesore or something here. This old car is just something that needs to be moved out, right? Or needs restoration is here, yeah, too. Okay, so everything must go before you get to that point, when, especially when it comes to restoration. I mean, you have to take it, if you want to do it right, you'll take everything completely apart. You'll make everything new, like new again, no rust, no, you know what I mean? So that can surely be done. I don't want to ever like say that can't happen. But mainly this card is saying old habits die hard, or the good old days, but being stuck in the past. Yeah, weary, retired. And then the roundabout is about this perfect timing for this. It looks like it's saying perfect timing for this freedom for you. Yeah, so keep it moving, connections, solutions, many working parts, but it's a redirection of some sort. Okay. So then I have the 8 of Cups with the 7 of Pentacles. This person doesn't feel, that's your date 3, by the way. So, okay, so date 3 has a person that's got a key. They're dropping the key. They're saying, okay, maybe there was a thing that I was connected to at one time. At one time, I felt like this situation had the key or held the key to my heart, but now I don't feel that anymore. I don't need that key anymore. It doesn't work anymore. Right. So they're going on a new path, and they're going to get their 9 of Cups, which ultimately is going to be leading to your own, like, focusing on yourself and what would make you happy, like Taurus specifically, what would make you happy, not having to worry about pleasing anybody else around you, at least for this moment of while you're deciding where you need to go. And so I just see a really beautiful landscape, and it looks green where you're going. Yeah. All right. So with the 7 of Pentacles, the way that this one is, it's a little bit of discontent for what we already have on the card. But I'm not thinking that it is that. Because, I mean, this person is like, well, I've got this and that, but I'm not really that happy. I think it's because of an investment that you had made into this thing that at one time held the key, right? At one time you thought that was going to be the key, but it's so when we're not getting what we thought we should get out of an investment, it can leave us feeling like that. So they are saying to have patience in yourself, and I feel like that comes with the message of, because there's going to be something new to invest in. You know, So, yeah. Fortress, fortitude, staying power, sealed off, aloof, prepared, backbone, endure, determined, true grit, what it takes, unbreakable. Worry, fear, anxiety, irritated, calming, soothing, bored, passing time, upset, unease, needs care, de-escalate, a nervous tick. So we have a little bit of clarifying to do, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's do this one. I just want to go ahead and get into this about, can you explain the Seven of Pentacles reversed and the worry here? Oh, well, you have nothing to worry about, in a sense, because I got the, like a secret good news coming in, that was coming in the beginning. And this would be like unexpected offer or opportunity that comes your way. Perhaps it's going to be so that it leads you on this path that goes in a different direction than what you're currently connected to. So it might be something that you would be very pleased with, or that your heart would be into. That can be unexpected romantic thing being proposed to you. It could be any kind of, it could be a business offer that was really tied to something that you love, or you thought is kind of too dreamy to be true. That's what that card kind of represents. It comes in and it's real and genuine, and that's what it is. Okay. Tell me about the freedom and we're letting go of something from the something with the rope. They're saying is tied to the past. So that is the thing that we're able to release or find love for, instead of resentment or bitterness or focusing on the bad things. That is what's freeing yourself. Wow, I just smushed a card on its way down. On its way down, on both of their way down. Okay, so yeah, so this is opening up something that you always knew it would open up for you when you were able to release yourself from this thing or this situation or person, from the past. When you're able to do that, you tapped into this high priestess energy of yourself. So you're very spiritually in tune with who you are and what you represent, your gifts, your abilities, and you keep things to yourself. Keeping quiet or holding some sort of sacred secret maybe inside of you, right? The Wheel of Fortune is like, it's time. Again, it's the threshold, is the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like. The new cycle, maybe fortunate events finally, and if you feel like you've been on the wrong side of the Wheel of Fortune for a while, then this is going to feel good, and maybe lucky even feeling too. They're really, and as I'm saying that lucky thing, they're pulling me to the diamond on the shaman, and so you have a very strong awareness of the pressure that turns you into a precious stone, right? Yeah, and the snake, so much healing, soul retrieval, soul restoration, really self-acceptance at an all-time high, feeling whole, feeling complete, and feeling ready for the next thing. Feeling ready. All cords, they're not attached anymore. Okay, tell me about Ace of Wands, Seven of Swords. Yeah, they're telling me strategy. Again, they're saying strategy. I have the Emperor on the bottom. So this is a card all about strategy. That makes sense. Yeah, like if there's somebody that could lead like a whole country, it would be the Emperor-like energy. This is really bossing up or being in charge, being the author of your own authority here. So Ten of Wands and the Lovers, it's kind of very clear, isn't it? It's very clear. It's that there's a past situation that you are in resonance with it being completed. on to the next thing, on to the next experience, maybe on to even meeting a new soulmate. This is a major crossroads where you've come to this point of, okay, this is done, this is completed. Like, so it's a big deal. That's why it's showing up as a major arcana here about what you have to move up and out, or what you're having a completion about. So, yeah, crossroads just happens to be on the bottom of this Lenormand and Kipper deck. Letter is coming out. Communication, of course. Communication. A letter, an important letter. Oh, it might be a letter from court or about something kind of official. Excuse me. Burping. Hey, confirmation, right? Court. Yeah, an official letter, official communication of some sort. Could be relieving, like, to get this message. It's something that here is good. Stork is a message coming to you. It can be about the birth of a new business opportunity, a child. Can mean also, that card can mean relocation, an elevation, a new place, possibly a place where you have a sanctuary, where you're able to sit with yourself, be with yourself, think, read, whatever it is with the parlor. Okay, I have this golden ship on the bottom. That's good. I wonder if this good gentleman here is associated with like a family thing, because I'm seeing this as like an older male, but it might have something to do with a family pattern or something like that. Not necessarily saying it has to be bad or that person has to be bad, but there is some type of connection with this old car and this older gentleman. And then I have the mediator, which is another like court reference, or some sort of sign that you're going to have help. Somebody that is like a go in between, or somebody that helps with the situation, helps get things sorted out. The ship, it's golden. It means that there's going to be wealth coming, different areas of your life, possibly big time travel too, wealthy energy, ships coming in, and they're golden. So that's what I've got for you for the most part. If you need a private reading, the information's in the description box below. And let's get an angel number and close out the reading with that. Thank you for being here. 666, ooh, and 55. Okay, so these might be significant angel numbers for you today, or something that you will see throughout today and the next few days when you're getting this. 666, a wake call for you to re-examine your current situation, changing the direction of your thoughts so you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. I am centered. And it's suggesting you are centered, you are balanced here. And this is also, you know, love, family relationships, all kinds of relationships, and them being in harmony. Definitely some sort of action you're going to take, by the way. It's something where you're saying, I'm taking this action because I'm loving myself enough to do that. Master number 55, substantial change is in your future. Embrace the change, a need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. I am evolving. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Love and light. Bye.